Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, going to be hunting the new Mythic troop Ratchet Cogbolt. It's actually a pretty cool name. Got a treasure vault going on as well. If you're a new player and don't know how to play that, just type treasure vault or gnome vault into the search bar on my channel and you will find all sorts of guides and hints and tips to make the most out of that. But let's see if we can find this new Mythic troop Ratchet Cogbolt. I do like that name. Well, whilst I'm here actually, if you could do me the honour of popping over to my new channel at some point, the AI Oracle, that would be greatly appreciated. I'll put a link to that into the description below. As far as I know, it's the world's first completely AI controlled YouTube channel, and it decides what to write about, what to say, and it asks mind-bending questions, and actually offers you the chance to ask it questions of anything you want, the most tricky to answer things you can think of. Like, you know, I think the first person asked, does the AI lie? Which was quite interesting. So, and it did answer that. And that is on the channel as well. So you can get involved. Pop over to there, give it a like, give it a watch, give it a sub and all that malarkey. And I appreciate it. And I just realised I opened some glory chests. That was hopeful, wasn't it? Let's open a few of these. See if we can get lucky with glory chests. This is the lowest chance of getting the Mythic. 0.01% or something like that. But I've started opening these now, so I might as well do a few. Sometimes they're really weird glory chests, because you can sit here and just like opening 200 for absolute ages, and literally after about 15-20 minutes you'll pop a Mythic. Another time you can have like 5 glory chests just random, just sitting there, decide to open them and you'll get a Mythic. It's like, what the hell? I think that's happened to me before. I think I've had like literally just 2 or 3. Oh no, I've run out now, so that'll do for that. I just want to use those excess. Right, next best, well, the best chance apart from VIP chests is the guild chests. Let's do these. Let's see what we can get. Haven't had a really, just about to say, I haven't had a really bad run for a long time of taking ages to get the Mythic, but let's take a look at it. And the Madness Cannon deals magic +4 by look of it, damage to an enemy and 2 random enemies, boosted by allied mechs, and summon 2 random mechs. It says boosted by mechs, and if it survives, it's going to summon mechs. So even if other mechs die, you keep on getting summons, which fill in those empty slots, as well as keep on helping the boost of damage. Okay, not too bad. Reduce damage from skulls by 25% is okay. Create 3 bomb gems when I die. Not great. You don't want to die. And give 2 armor and attack to all mech allies when matching 4 or more gems. So get this in a nice loopy team. And it will increase that attack and armor to all mechs. Right, interesting. Right, let's pop it into a team and see what we think. Alright, so let's just have a quick recap of that spell. Dealing damage to an enemy and 2 random enemies, boosted by allied mechs. Now, just having a couple of minutes to look at this troop as I put this team together. It's not actually as good as I initially thought it was. The boost isn't actually that great, and the summon's okay, but obviously you need to lose troops to benefit from that summon. So that's how I'm thinking about using this troop as kind of a annoying support. And that, you know, none of the traits are that great either. Unstable Invention is probably the best of them, just giving 2 armor and attack to all mech allies when matching 4 or more gems. So I'm going to go about this team in a slightly different way. It's the way I normally think about putting a team together. I've called it that. It's probably not quite as bad as that, but it's not great. And I have included an immortal into this team. And the reason is the immortals are generally pretty easy to get for any players. You just got to play PvP a bit and get some burning marks, and generally you're going to get the immortal. So I'm going to include it in this. But if you haven't got that one, you can chuck in a Tina 9000 or 2. But the reason why a team like this is actually really, really good is because not only is it good as a team you control yourself, but it'd be also really good as a defense in something like Guild Wars if mech was the restriction or something like that. And the reason is, when you play a game like Guild Wars and you're the attacker and maybe this is the defense that you're up against, what you normally do is you look at the enemy team, and same as you do in any battle really, even PvP, or whatever, and you single out one or two of the enemy which you think, oh, I just have to get rid of them straight away. Like if you got like mana generators on the other team and a Zul'Goth sort of thing, you think, okay, I have to take out a Zul'Goth. If I can do that, the rest of the team isn't that great because they're trying to just basically get the mana for Zul'Goth or something like that. So you target Zul'Goth. The problem with this kind of team is there's problems everywhere, because no matter which one you get rid of, it's still complete a pain. Let me go over what I mean by that. So this here, really good weapon. It's going to summon in new troops if you don't get rid of it. So even if you killed, say, the Tina 9000, then this is still going to explode gems, charging up the team, and summon into the place. Summon someone, if a mech is a someone, into that vacant space. You think, okay, no matter what I do with these ones, that's going to keep on bringing in summons. That's important to get rid of that. And it's going to charge up the team non-stop really quickly, and it can charge all of them up really fast, so that needs to go. But if you get rid of that, then you're leaving these three on their own. So you think, okay, that's dangerous too, because with this here, and if I get rid of this one, this is going to summon in mechs as well. So that's annoying. Maybe I should get rid of that one first. But if you get rid of that one first, the opposite applies. Then basically this will summon into that last place. But you think, okay, actually Immortal Titanius surely is the most dangerous troop here. Got to get rid of that first. So we target that, we get rid of that. But if either this gets charged or this gets charged, again, it's going to summon in somebody else into their place. If you think Tina 9000 has to go, the same problem applies. You get rid of Tina, you're leaving Immortal Titanius behind to do absolute carnage, and you're also leaving these two behind to summon someone else into their place. So there's basically problems everywhere, which is a horrible team to fight against, I think, if you were fighting a team like this. So we are going to be in the Maze banner class for this. +2 green, +2 red, -1 purple. That's the only colour we don't use. Mech in this class, of course, got to be done for this. Fantastic to get that all mech ally started with 50% mana. Really, really cool. And allied mechs gain 2 life. Yeah, little bonus, not much. Talent trees are pretty good for this though. Serendipity, give a random ally a random status effect. This one becomes completely irrelevant. Vanguard though, gain barrier at the start of battle. They're going to save you from one instance of incoming damage. Razor armor, add 20% of armor to skull damage. Not too bad when you think of that third trait on that new troop, Cogbolt, whatever his name was, Ratchet, matey boy. Then that can increase that. A savior, when an ally dies, barrier another random ally. This is slightly more valuable in this team than it is in other teams, because when somebody dies, remember, we've got those 2 chances of different summons. Well, not 2 chances, they're guaranteed summons. When an ally dies, barrier another ally. That actually makes the other ally safer, whoever it is, while we get that summon in place. Really cool. You can either have banishment or Tree of Knowledge. Gain enchant when matching green gems is cool, because we do that to charge up our team anyway. Before fighting a team that generates lots of enchants on itself or barriers and stuff, then you can have banishment instead, dispelling all enemies on 4 or 5 gem matches, because that gets rid of all them things, which is really cool. And armor plating, all mech allies gain 2 armor per turn. So you combine that with those little extra benefits that we get from things like this unstable invention, and we've got a fairly strong team here. Right, so let's pop it into a battle and see what happens. What should we do? Anywhere. We'll go to a white helm. Difficulty 1. We don't want that though. Right, let's go to somewhere where we haven't got a battle underway. What we got? We can change this to difficulty 12. That'll do. Right, let's see what happens. Not that. That one. So remember, the idea of this troop is it's not going to be the main star of the show. It's going to be like a really annoying support. But one of the cool things about it is, even though we got like true damage troops like these two in the team, which can be doing the bulk of the damage, because this does damage to an enemy and 2 random enemies, what it means is it will hit a single target multiple times. So even if we got left with one opponent behind that still had a decent amount of armor, this is going to be heavy amount of damage to that one single target. So that is actually not too bad in that way. So let's get our weapon charged up if we can. Let's get some of that. Explode. Status effects. All the team got charged up really quick. Let's soften them up with that. Let's finish one or two off with Tina. Not quite. Let's cast a weapon again. And let's get the Immortal Titanius up again. Remember that troop at the bottom there? The new one? It's mainly there as an annoyance and a summon and a problem. If we lose a couple of troops, we can cast that and we can guarantee a couple of summons. And it could well be a Tina or something like that. Something really like powerful. So pretty good in that way. Let's cast that. We're going to get some more mana from columns. It charges itself up, so we'll just do that again. And it's unleash havoc with Tina. So yeah, every troop in this team is helping out, and this is how we can actually use this now, because like I said a minute ago, we've got that boost with 28. It will hit multiple targets. Only needed 2 hits to finish them off. So it did actually help out in the damage stakes at the same time. So every single troop on this team is dangerous or an annoyance in some way if somebody was facing it in battle. In mech restriction, I think this team would be a bit annoying to fight against. Because like I said earlier, it's just got problems sort of everywhere. Let's cast Immortal Titanius first. And of course, if you were fighting in Adania, then it gets even more powerful because you can get double damage from that Immortal. So that's when it really comes into it. So I'm not going to cast Ratchet Crapface, whatever his name was, Cogbolt, on the spell. I'm going to always concentrate on these two first. Let's get going with that scatter damage. Let's chuck in Tina. She's bound to get somebody near death. And we'll just cast the weapon again. And repeat. Keep on getting armor boosts from the 4 matches, which I'm not really looking for. But they certainly can make a difference when they arrive. Should we give Cogbolt the glory again? Yeah, why not? Cogbolt was in my brain now. I can't not think of it, unfortunately. He's become Ratchet Cogbolt. But he's alright. It's alright as a backup support thing. Ooh, I'll grab that while it's there. Thank you kindly. There's that initial damage. If you get lucky with that as well, it can actually charge up itself and go again. But keep on casting a weapon. Can use it as a supplemental damage, but it's not really worth it. Much better to just get up. What do we want? What do we want? Red. I don't want red. I can't get red. Brown? No, not brown, but we're enchanted anyway. It's going to be up next round, so it wasn't really worth thinking about. And we've got that nice attack, which keeps on going up every single time we get a 4 match on the whole team. That also helps out Tina's spell as well. I think, does it? If I remember right. Yeah, only if it ends up doing the damage, which you don't really want, because that means you've lost the first 2 troops. But even if that happened, even if that happened, you lost these first 2, and you cast this, you're going to get 2 mechs back. So yeah, pretty cool. As a team, on its own, it's not that great. But in a team like this, I think it's not too shabby. Should we get Tina up first? Yeah, let's just do that anyway. Let's get everybody up, ready to rock and roll. Let's cast that. Let Tina finish a few off, depending upon your luck and how angry she's feeling. Sometimes can do a ton of damage, and other times can do little. Should we see what happens if we cast this? Let's pick on them. So it's good to just finish somebody off, and that leaves less damage for that to finish with. Alright, let's do the Mythic boss, and we'll call the video a day. Video, you're a day. Done it already. Caught it out. I wasn't expecting that, was it? It might have been. Who knows? Somebody knows somewhere. What am I doing that for? I'm supposed to be getting blue or brown. blue or green even for the weapon. Start getting random stuff now. My mind started wandering, started thinking of bad jokes. Right, let's just do this because we're going to get mana from this anyway because of the destroy 3 random columns. This was a slightly slower version of how things can go, but it does hit pretty hard with that damage as well when we keep on getting those little boosts because of the unstable invention. Right, let's finally get our team up. Let's stop messing around. Stop trying to think of bad jokes. The bad jokes normally just come automatically. Let's get that for that little boost. Oh, that was nice from Tina. That was a bit more like it. And here we can hit multiple times and just 2 will be enough. So yeah, nice finisher troop when you got 1 left behind in a team like this, and very good support of a couple of mechs. An okay trait. It's okay, it's nothing too fantastic. But there it is, there's the video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful or helpful, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. And don't forget, if you can, if you'd be so kind as to pop over to my new channel, the AI Oracle. I'll put a link to that in the description below. And as far as I know, the world's first completely AI controlled YouTube channel. It literally chooses everything to do with what is shown on the channel, how it is written, the thumbnail designs, the banners, everything. It literally decides everything. You can even ask it questions. Like somebody asked, does AI lie? And other people asked similar questions in the first video, the introduction video, to get things off and running. And it will actually pick which question it finds the most interesting, and a video will be made on that, answering your question. So if you pick a good enough question, you can be the chosen one as well and have a video made based on your question. If it's interesting enough. If it's a boring question or a generic question, it's likely to just not stand much chance of being chosen, shall we say. But yes, pop over to the AI Oracle. Had a bit of a cough there. Link in the description below. Give a watch, give a like, give it a subscribe if you can. Need it to get going. It's new channel. It can take a little bit of help getting going, shall we say. But there it is. Thanks for watching and bye for now.